Hello, everybody, and my name is Nuala Taylor with Transform Your Life, You Under Reconstruction. And today, the big thing on everyone's lips right now is Blue Lotus. And it's like, oh, it is Blue Lotus. And I would say everyone. Uh, Let me kind of shift it for you. So, Mother's Day, right? People are always thinking ahead when it comes to products and services that are going to come out that hit key times for people and their personal relationships. And there is a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, but that doesn't mean that the world has actually stopped. There are many processes, products, and services that are still available to everyone globally. And some of those actually help with what's going on right now, whether it's for your health, for your wellness, maybe learn some kind of new skill, shift your mindset a little bit, someone to get you into programs for accountability, completely learning a new system, maybe starting a new business. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that's out there for people, right? And so in the realm of Doterra, one of the perfectly already made gift sets that have been available since April 1st is the Doterra Floral collection. And I ordered this right away because a lot of times when they have these special packets or products available, they sell out very quickly. So I purchased, of course, one for my mommy, and I purchased one for myself so that I could actually open it and go through it with you, because I didn't want to open up my mom's present, right? I don't want to do that. I want it to be like pristine and she gets to open it herself and be all excited. So I'm going to do it for you right now. So I have it over here. I love Doterra tries to keep it simple. It helps it helps keep the shipping down and everything, and the entire process of what they do is just so fast and so streamlined. I love it. So here's the bag that it came in, and I already did some pre-cutting because I didn't want to go through that whole process, because we're gonna have to go through the process of opening the shrink wrap. So in every delivery you're going to get, you're going to get an invoice. It kind of just shows you what your order entails. And then, of course, if it is an incorrect order, you can contact them with your code and your order number, and they can jump on that right away. Let's see. A lot of times they have wonderful things in here that kind of help you with, this is what's going on, this is how you can reach us. And then there's always a QR code for something special. So what I love is that this year in 2020, we're really celebrating and reflecting on 10 years of process and growth with what's called the Healing Hands Project. And the Healing Hands Project is one of Doterra's humanitarian efforts. They do so much for all of the communities that actually source all of the oils that Doterra uses. And it's kind of like in an exchange. So when we create ways for them to continue to improve their communities and to bring wealth into their communities in a way they never were able to before, all we really ask in exchange is that we have exclusive rights to the very best of their products. And I think that that's a very fair exchange. And of course, in addition to that, Doterra offers up and opens trade lines for them that they might not have had. So they have other avenues to actually get market price and over market priced for the rest of the grade of their product. So totally love it. This is Doterra. Maybe will it work? Here's my QR code. I don't know if you can actually get the QR code going from that distance. I don't know. But it's beautiful. You can see all of the difference that Doterra as a company makes in the lives of people all over the world. So as I open his bag, here it is. It says Doterra Precious Florals. And it is the dreaded plastic shrink wrap. It's like my kryptonite. Never have to do. I always have to like use my teeth. I could use a scissors, but I don't have one right here. So teeth. I do not recommend you using teeth to open things that you will hurt your teeth. You might crack your teeth. I don't want to be responsible for anybody hurting their teeth. So, and then you get plastic in your mouth. It's not comfortable. But so here it is. Plastic wrap off. Right? Doterra Precious Florals. Beautiful, beautiful box. You go ahead and slip off this cover, which has a beautiful pattern, by the way. I am not ever going to throw this box away or the packaging. It's just too nice. So I'm going to I'm going to open my florals that I just kind of messed up here. Oh no. They were nicely in their own little spots, and now I've disrupted everything. I want to be able to turn it around so you can see it. I have to fix it. So when you open it up, these are 5mm diluted bottles for you. Each single blend can actually be layered on top of each other so that you can create a unique scent for yourself. And if you go on the blog, you'll be able to see some ways that people have been able to mix the scents. Some of these scents actually help to accent other scents, so it's great for you to experiment with. But this is what they look like, right? And as you can see, there is neroli, and we have jasmine, our much coveted rose oil. It's beautiful. The Damascus rose, which for us grows in Bulgaria, in the best soil that could possibly produce this rose. Wonderful community of people that have it. Then we have our magnolia, and then we have over here, I can't wait to smell this. I have not yet, because this is the first time I'm opening it, the blue lotus. So for people who have not met me personally, I have tattoos. Yes, I do. Not saying all Polynesians have tattoos, but a lot of us have tattoos. The traditional type tattoos are just a little bit lower, but I have on my back with the name of my children and my husband a blue lotus, and for me it has significant meaning, which is why I put that on my back. But in the realm of wellness and health, blue lotus has been smoked by certain people. The petals, stems, and roots have been smoked by certain people because they have there is a psychoactive result that's tied into smoking of it, and it's really hard to source and gather this flower. It really is. And when it comes to actually getting oil from this flower, it's very difficult to get a pure, unadulterated form of blue lotus oil, because you can only use the flower. You can't use the roots, the stems, the leaves, nothing. You can only use the flower itself. And it's a very difficult crop to maintain. So this is blue lotus. I'm going to open it. I'm going to get my first real whiff of this. And as you can see, it has that little cute roller bottle, has a cap. Right, so this is the blue lotus. So I have to come back out. Very precious. Oh, yeah. So, if you're paying attention to my Facebook page where I'm giving information about these oils, I'm kind of feeding it to you a little bit day by day so that you can absorb and kind of read up on it, do some research, or even go onto my site on the blog on these oils and where they come from, how they're sourced. Blue lotus not only was associated with a euphoric feeling and a little bit of psychotropic type of effect. But Blue Lotus is actually known for its ability to enhance private time. Okay, so my YouTube channel is not for children, so I can go ahead and have a basic conversation with you. Blue Lotus is known for enhancing the sexual experience, especially for women. A lot of men do smoke this for fun, recreationally, and have gotten the same effects, but myself and the whole other bunch of people that have refrained from doing things like that for, for better health, have decided to not be smoking things, then actually having the essential oil itself to put on your skin and to smell and to have it enhance your mind, your emotions, and what's going on with your body processes is a way more powerful way and healthier way to get Blue Lotus into you. So this is Blue Lotus. Blue Lotus would pair wonderfully with jasmine, and that is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to open my jasmine. So the blue oil, the Blue Lotus has already absorbed into the skin very quick. Yep. And with the jasmine over it, there's a note. It's almost like it powers up the Blue Lotus. It's like the way that you mix. So everyone chemically is different. Everyone's body is going to react to, and your scent, what you put on your skin, will change over time, usually within an hour, depending on how your body is reacting with these plant compounds. So, put it on, have some fun with it, and then see how that smell enhances or changes with your own individual body chemistry. The other oil that does this, that Doterra has, that's primarily for women, is called Whisper. And I do have it, I just don't have it in front of me. But Whisper, it combines with your personal chemistry and gives you a very unique fragrance and response. And I had a lot of people throw up, that it's an aphrodisiac. I was like, well, the way that people respond to it really has to do with what your own body's chemical makeup is. So when you're talking about pheromones, right? That's the word that comes out. So when you're talking about your pheromones, your own body's ability to put out chemical signals, Whisper actually takes and enhances that for you. So it's a beautiful thing to use for personal deodorants, for personal roll-on perfumes, and for you to just go ahead and start combining with some of these oils that are inside the Floral collection here. I'm super excited to try out all of these, and I'm very happy to actually have a sample of the Rose Touch. I have a lot of information on each one of these that are going to be coming on my Facebook page, and my Facebook page is Transform YUR Life. So that acronym YUR is You Under Reconstruction, which is why I keep saying within my videos. But some really interesting things to know is that in one 5mm bottle of Doterra's rose oil, it takes, it's just an incredible, it takes like 10,000 of those roses in one bottle. And that's a concentrated bottle. So what's here in this Mother's collection is a Rose Touch. So it's pre-diluted to try to mitigate any responses that you might be getting from oil if you do have it. And it's always recommended to dilute an oil just so you can kind of understand your own sensitivities. There are special formulations on how much to dilute depending on your age, your size, your weight, right? So all of those, I have information like that all the time. And then I also do individual personalized oils for people who want to kind of key in on specific things, whether it's for their wellness, their emotional response and management, or if it's for something to do with their health. In which that case, then it would be really easy to just go on to the Facebook page and book a discovery call just to find out what I have to offer and what will best suit you and your needs. And then we work with whatever you need to work with. But thank you for spending time with me going over this um, Mother's Day collection that I got to open. And I'm going to treat it like gold because I don't know how often, how much longer it's actually going to be available. So you can find out how to get this floral collection on the bottom in the comments below in the description of the video. I will also have up there tips and tricks on blending your oils, particularly these, and then my own little blend things that we go on. There's going to be a link to a blog where you can look at more of the history of where these oils come from, and there's really a science deep dive into why oils are so effective even though they are a natural source, and how they can save you way more money. I love to have people join us on our teaching oils, where we teach you the basics of essential oils, how to use them, what they can do for you. But the caveat for that is you have to allow me to send you some samples so that we can actually find out what you need and then get those needs met before you even go to a class, right? And I want you to have a positive experience so that it's not just something that happens to you or something that you're dabbling in, but really interested in learning about how to empower yourself with these natural solutions so that you can do things and have options, right? It's all about options. I'm not about this is the only way that you can do this, not at all. I understand that there are some things that work for some people and some things that that work for others, and sometimes people are smart enough to put the two together, right? Give yourself options so that one day, instead of reaching for that pain pill over there, you can actually reach for a bottle of copaiba or a turmeric. There's so many different ways to say that word. Turmeric, of which we actually have a double cap, which has both of the positive properties of turmeric together at one time. No one else is actually doing that anywhere on the market. And I have to say that that has been one of the few game changers on why I don't take pain medications anymore. So it's always best to find out what works for you and then give yourself some options, right? So thank you so much for spending your time with me today. All the information that can help you on your journey and help you with some research will be below. Take care of yourself. Be kind, be loved, and be safe. Bye.